I'm ready.
Just want to make sure you're ready, brother.
Show me the money.
Just the remix. Yeah. All I do is win, 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 no matter what.
Oh, you didn't know?
Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling. Every day I'm hustling.
You put my shoes on, you wouldn't last a mile.
Summertime, wintertime, I'm on the grind. Yeah, I got the ring, I'm the champ, I'm the genie of the lamp.
This is the gift I was given, so I just live by my hustle.
If I can't do it, homie, it can't be done.
VIP me put in my pocket, it don't make sense, but don't make a profit. So I hustle, ladies and homies. Make money, 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 money.
Call out here for a bill. When he tryna get this money for the real.
I want to find a thing to save my life, so I hustle.
It ain't over for me. No, it ain't over for me.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money.
Okay, let's go smoke that joint.
Hey, what up, what up? Yes, I am back with another best ball draft. This is the number 32 division in the big tournament that we got going on. This is the Weeds division. Yes, and I'm drafting out of the 11 spot. We got a good draft so far. We got Bijan off the board, Gibbs, 18, Chase, Pizza, CMC, Jenkins to kick it off like a one-up right now. And Mark said he's going to be joining us shortly. And shout out to the team, shout out to Chrissy, reminding people to hit that like button. Oh no! Shout out to Jamie, Big Dave, James, yeah. No matter what happened last year, it doesn't seem like a bad combo to start with. Can't hear me at all. Let's see, any better there?
Hello, hello.
Mark's up in here now. What up, Mark? All right,
What up, man?
any better? Is that any better now? Turned it up. Yeah, we do a big
Me. Is that better on your end?
All right, how about now?
Yeah.
How about now? Check. 1, 2, 1, 2.
I
Very
can hear
low.
you a
And
lot
the
better.
static there. Sounds like it's a shower.
Yeah. All right. So I'm not gonna be able to do the live, bro, because I gotta be able to draft, and this tablet won't work for the sleeper. So
All right, so Mark sounds good, but
yeah.
Lotion. So you know Mark. All right, is mine still almost up, or you're fixing me up?
I can barely hear you.
All right, I just kind of turned it up all the way now to see if that changed anything. Sucks. This was working fine when I recorded the video the other day. Yesterday. But yeah, is it no bueno still?
Well, if they say, is it sounding good for? Is there a bunch of static on my end?
No. Jamie saying it's on my end.
Okay. I hear the static. I didn't think it was me. There's no like fans or nothing going on.
That fix anything?
Was it doing it before I got on here?
Can't like it's too annoying. That change anything?
No. It's still really staticky. That's all I can hear is static. I muted my mic too, and it's still doing it.
Yeah, it's not yours with the static. I can't even hear it. How bad it is.
And I can.
Yeah, like what the hell, man?
There it goes.
Everything was working fine when I did the video yesterday. What the fuck?
Did you take it off alive?
I didn't. It wasn't live. No.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's all the
There's
same
static
software.
going.
It's all the same software and everything. So I don't know why. Why anything would change.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Static's
now it's
gone now.
way better now. Okay.
Yeah.
I turned it off the automatic. I mean, the last setting that I changed was turning it off the automatic volume. I don't know if that was the thing that changed it or not, but is it good now? Do I need to raise it, lower it? Let me know. And I have no idea. Like I had to reset everything, so I got a bunch of the sound drops, but I don't know how loud they're going to be coming through. So you guys let me know. Brace your ears. It might be loud. I'm not sure.
Man, fuck Tony!
Whoa.
It's all right for me. And I got headphones in.
Okay.
God damn it.
That was I had a crazy echo on that. Did it sound like there was an echo?
Mm-mm.
Okay, yeah, Jamie said, yeah, that's loud. All right. Let's try this.
Man, fuck Tony!
All right, let me know on that. I kind of cut the volume down like in half by that.
Boom. They said it's
Let's
perfect.
see.
Man, I was hoping and praying I didn't get first pick on my first fucking fast draft of the year, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. One of these times, you're gonna get the first pick.
Oh yeah. QJ incoming on first pick, fellas. QJ incoming. Do you know where he finished last year?
What?
Do you know where he finished last year? Like wide receiver, what?
26.
You're lying.
No, I don't know, but that'd be funny. I thought you knew, so I was assuming that you knew.
No, no, I would have been so upset. I'm gonna look it up. I'm
After
gonna go look it up.
yeah, I'll I'll go check if you can't do it right now after my next pick. We got the double pick and then me. But yeah, that'd be hilarious though. Just right outside the top 25. All right, let's go see.
40th.
40th? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, 40th. That's a hell of a running back round. Seriously.
he's you know, it's only one thing that I know that he is.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
But I still drafted him in the draft that we did. I think I got him in the 18th or 19th round. You know, in best ball, like I'm not mad at that. See, it was when you were drafting him hella high. That's when I was hating on it, you know, and then it kind of all leveled out, you know, later on. But
Yeah.
everyone's got a spot that they need to be drafted. But if you can't catch, I just don't know how seriously I can take you as a wide receiver. I mean, I just, you know, just one of those things. Yeah, Johnny said, shit, I'll have the scrubby running backs. Y'all go load me up on the wide receivers in this one. Yeah, dude, look at those that running back run in the third round there. ETN now with New Orleans. Curious how that's going to be. Still got the young quarterback, and we know that the sophomore slumps are always, well, not always a thing, but, you know, it's a thing a lot of times, especially with the QBs. And then Derrick Henry, middle of the third round. I'm curious as time goes on if he's going to jump higher and higher. Then Kyren, Henderson, Bucky, shit. And now who's over there? Kenny Gainwell. I doubt Kenny Gainwell is going to be the workhorse or anything, but, you know, Bucky, his days as a workhorse may be limited. But both guys could catch us. That's what's going to be interesting. And then Jacobs, Brees, and then I took Javonte. Man, I didn't even want to take Javonte there. The running backs just got so thin. I feel like I had to lock in two.
Yeah. I was looking for Jeremiah Love and I missed him. I should have had McCaffrey, Love, Williams, and Scatterbo. But
oh, what? You would have taken Love over JJ?
yeah. He's not gonna go to the Chiefs now, obviously, but well,
this is gonna be
probably not, but
this draft is going to be the most interesting draft of them all so far because look, guys like Ken Walker, we know he's on KC now. He gets drafted in the second round. You know, I mean, it's crazy. Love. I'm curious where he's gonna go when it's all said and done, but I bet he's someone kind of like Genty of last year, right? Like he'll just keep moving up and be like a back end of the first round guy, maybe early second round guy, kind of dependent on his landing spot.
yeah.
But dude, and then A-Chain going at the 3. I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's very interesting. I'm sure the Dolphins are going to be doing a shitload of running. Will he be able to hold up? That's going to be another thing because you know, we know how A-Chain handles the contacts. Not always the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Johnny said got ETN ranked exactly the same as before. Yeah, I think it's a good move for him, like fantasy wise, just a new just a change of scenery. Like I feel like it was getting pretty stale with the way that they were making calls for him the last couple years. It was like his first year, second year was all right, and then he got the touchdowns last year, but I don't know. Jaguars offense is just weird at times, to say the least.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes in the 4th round. I know he's going to be missing some games more than likely, but it just seems like some great value. The Dolphins are going to score 40 points this year. Yeah. Right, like all year, right? Like maybe a touchdown every other game. Shout out to MT2, shouting out Mark.
What up? Who's that?
Dude, look at that. 4 QBs in a row. Mahomes, Dak, Caleb, and T-Law. Right, yeah. Johnny said yes all year. Yeah. It's going to be bad because they're not going to have a lot of money cap-wise. And I'm curious to see. I mean, you know, I almost feel like any quarterback could do good in like random spurts, you know, when teams aren't able to game plan like for you. I'm curious to see with, you know, Malik Willis. I'm assuming he's the guy. What they pay him, like 3 years, 60 mil. That seems like starting QB money. 20 mil a year.
Yeah.
There goes Goff and Stafford. Yeah, let's see how this all plays out here.
Yeah.
But one thing that I will say about the JS Myers team from last year, I posted a video on it, kind of breaking it down. You have room for error. Like as long if you're drafting good in the later rounds, getting a couple guys that could just help you here and there, you could withstand some injuries. Willis will be lucky to outproduce Shah. I doubt he outproduces Shah because I know Waddle doesn't want to be there. I mean, he already asked for a trade, and you know, Shah's got Olave. Like at least they had a really good connection going on last year.
Yep.
Yo, King D in the house. What up, bro? Shout out to the LBC. Dude, just crazy moves, man.
Yeah, it's been nuts. My phone was going nuts the past few days.
Yeah, for anyone who's following on Patreon, I have one post that I've just been updating all day. I think there's like over 30 something like pieces of news that dropped just today. And that's just like the relevant news. Like there's, you know, I didn't put like any punter, kicker like info like on there, but you know, a lot of IDP news. Dude, the Raiders, man, Raiders got stacked at linebacker. They got Quay Walker and fucking Nakobe Dean. Like, what the hell? Like, man, Devin White's, I don't know if they re-signed. I don't know where Devin White's going or if he's still there, but yeah, just insane in the membrane. I'll say that much.
I didn't know that. I know the Colts got rid of Zaire Franklin. And,
yeah, they released him.
They got they traded him for the dude from Green Bay.
Who
Who
they
even remember his name.
Someone help us out with that piece of news there.
He ain't like he's a defensive tackle and he's a rotational piece. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure, but yeah. What do you guys think were some of your not even just biggest like pieces of news, but what were you guys' like some of your favorite landing spots? I'm pull up that post so I can see. Let's go down the list because I kind of forgot all the pieces of so many things. Yeah, I'm curious how the Nakobe Dean and Quay Walker is going to work out there because I don't know. Like I feel like it raised their value, maybe, but it almost could be kind of a sidestep. Took one of my favorite landing spots, Monty in Houston. Yeah. Raheed Shaheed going back to the Seahawks. I think that's going to be good. I know I have him in a couple spots and was worried that he'd end up in some shitty situation, but I feel like it's going to be good. Him going, him staying with Seattle.
Yeah.
Dude, they get rid of the Bears got
Oh.
rid of Tremaine Edmonds and then they swooped up Devin Bush. Curious to see how that plays out.
There's two moves, two of my favorite moves, but I don't want to say them yet because I don't want to.
Yeah. MT said Murray to the wait till they get swooped. And MT said Murray to the Vikings. That'd be interesting, and that would be super cool, man. I'd be really excited if Murray went to the Vikings. Because a lot of people hate on Murray. I don't hate him as much as other people do. I really feel like, his injuries, like, were all of them, maybe as bad as they made it seem. Like, I mean, you can't downplay the ACL and shit like that, but also feel like business decisions get made a little easier when you don't like the team that you play on. And there's been drama there for years, and their play calling's been shit for years over there. It's like they really, I don't know. And why is the play calling so much different for Kyler Murray than like Brissett? Like that's another thing that I really don't get. Like when the backups come in and they have a little bit more success than or at least, seems like more success than the guy who was the starter. Cause like it seemed like Brissett was doing way better and Kyler was just doing shit, but it was like, why was the play calling so different for Brissett? Seemed like they just set him up for success with those like a lot of easy, what do you call that? The high percentage throws more often than not. Just get rid of the ball quick. Crispy said Algier probably robbed 2 or 3 at the Cardinals. Yeah, I'm curious how that's going to play out because I mean they still got James Conner, they kept him, and then they still got Benson, and now they got Algier, but we know they got injury issues over there for sure. They're no strangers to injuries at the RB position. Charlie Brown said Seahawks should trade for A-Chain. Maybe. I mean, we really just don't see running backs get traded all that often. Like Dolphins should move on from A-Chain, but he's also like on his rookie deal. So, it's like they still got time. They must hate Benson if they re-signed Connor and brought in Algier. Yeah, well, I mean, everybody, I don't know why it's always been a thing. Like whenever James Conner would get hurt, Trey Benson season. And I know it's just low-hanging fruit, that he's like the next man up. But I think people really legit think that Trey Benson is like an A-lister, and he's just not. I mean, he's just a guy. He's a Jag.
Yeah. DJ Moore to Buffalo was definitely one of my favorites. And then there's one more, but I'm not going to take him yet because go here. But
okay. Love should go to the Raiders and they need to sign Mac Jones. Yeah, that'd be interesting if they signed a guy like Mac Jones. I know it's not the Bay Area, but very close in proximity. But he's still with the 49ers for another year. So Mac Jones ain't getting signed anywhere. Because 49ers have no reason to let him go. Son of a bitch. Fucking sleeper keeps closing, man. I got it up on my computer also just in case. That's some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
Does it keep messing with me?
Bro, it does that when I go through and I'm trying to load up my queue. it'll keep it. Sleeper app has stopped.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. It's annoying. It kind of seems like that time for
I
him.
finally got the ring. I just got the ring 2 days ago. There it goes. There's the other one.
Yeah, man. Mike Evans, he's old, but I mean, dude, they signed him to a 3-year deal. So, I mean, they're at least expecting him there for a year or two. And I mean, you know, with these drafts, we only care about this year, but change of scenery that gives guys new life sometimes.
Yes, sir.
What up, TJ? He said, who won that QJ bet between you and Mark? I mean, dude, QJ did not finish as a top 25 wide receiver. So that'd be me who won that bet. We're waiting until Mark gets the first pick in one of these drafts, and then he's got to take them. Crispy said, scrolling up real fast kicks me out. Dude, it's so ridiculous, man. Like, makes no sense. So annoying.
Is that what it is? Is going up too fast?
I really don't know. I feel like it could be anything. What's bullshit, like even with me getting kicked out, it's like I'll just leave my phone on my desk and like the draft will be moving and everything, and then I'll like scroll on like to like look for a player, and then it'll kick me out. So it's like even just scrolling in general. And hey, what up, Rob? Shout out to Brown. He said, glad I know it's not just me. It keeps closing on. No, dude, Sleeper's got some fucking issues right now. It's annoying. They need to fix their servers, man.
I'm very glad that you guys are all having the problems that I'm having.
Yeah, that's what sucks. Yeah, I'm glad I got a computer, but that's why I won't even like draft like if I'm on the road, because like I don't know, the app is it's so fucking glitchy right now. It's fucking lame, man. Fucking lame.
Yep.
Oh shit! And MT said, any updates on the meetup? So the projected dates for Vegas are, hold on, let me pull up the calendar. August 15th and 16th, or August 22nd and 23rd. And I know there's,
what is that?
So I'm going to try to host a live draft in Vegas. And
okay,
get a hotel. You were gonna try to get a hotel at the Cosmo. That's like one of the only ones that has like a balcony where you could be smoking freely, and yeah, have like day and a half worth of drafting and partying.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, those are the projected dates. I mean, yeah, it's just there's so many things going on. So many things going on that we got to try to get a couple people locked in for that. Dude, Johnny said, dude, one of those might be the weekend. Em's got her DJ gig in Vegas. Man, find out, bro. And MT said, mark around for those dates. I'm not sure. I don't know if Mark's gonna be doing any traveling. He'll be able to let us know.
Boy, listen. I live in Indiana. Yeah. Shit. I don't know. I'm not gonna guarantee nothing. You know what I mean? That'd be one of them things where I'd have to like. She's gonna have to get her hair done and her nails did, and like, and I'm gonna have to do that thing she likes and some other shit to get her to let me go do that. You know what I mean? Or take her with me, and then we don't have a babysitter is what I'm getting at. So to go for that long. We got 5 kids. But I would definitely love to go.
Hell yeah, it's one of those things.
Yes, sir. You already know. I'll get out there one day though. Just gonna have to tamper my, gambling.
Yeah.
I'll just leave the sentence there. Just tamper my gambling.
Yeah. I'm glad it didn't take me too long to get over the gambling aspect of things.
Yeah, that's yeah, that's one of the reasons I haven't went out. You know what I mean? I'm not to not come back.
Oh yeah.
When I get on it, I get on it. You know what I mean? I dive head first.
That's how it goes. It's the only way to do it in Vegas, though. It's got to go full force.
I mean, when in Rome, you know what I mean? So you said Gainwell went to the Cardinals?
Could you say?
Kenneth Gainwell?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the Bucks.
I missed that one.
The Bucks, not the
The
Cardinals.
Bucks. Oh, okay. That works.
Yeah. All right. Almost on me. Oh, there goes Rico Dowdle off the board. Now on the Steelers.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
Gainwell's out. Dowdle's in.
Yeah.
J.K. Dobbins off the board. Ooh, there goes Brian Thomas. The most recent news is that they're shopping Brian. They're not shopping him, but they're listening to offers for him.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Got my 10 starters locked in. A lot of wide receivers. Yeah, it was Algier that went to the Cards. That's who it was. Yeah. Yeah, there's so many moves, man. It's hard to keep up with all of them.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and for him, I mean,
and just read
2 years, 12 mil. I mean, that's not too shabby. That's definitely not. I mean, it's not backup. I mean, it's not, RB1 money, but it's also not like super backup running back money. Like he'll be in the mix.
Yep. The Colts, they gave old Alec Pierce a bag. You know that.
Yeah. What was his
60 million.
Fine, how much he got paid?
That's a 60 million sign-on bonus. With
oh shit! I didn't even mark it down. What was
80
the
million guaranteed?
Yeah.
I think it was 80 million. It's either 80 or 60 guaranteed, and it's 114. I think it's 4 years. I think that's what it said.
Yeah, they locked him down.
Tua went to Atlanta.
Alec Pierce did less than anyone ever to get 4 years, 120 mil. Well, what about remember when Christian Kirk got that deal with the Jags? I mean, at the time, that was like the most insane deal. I think it was like 4 years, 80 mil or something like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it was
million.
kind of like a deal like that.
Yeah. Yeah,
One of those
a
ones
field
where you got to
stretching
overpay.
receiver getting paid like a dominant number one receiver.
Yeah. Also, we got to
I don't
just, I
think
mean,
he was even our leading receiver.
I think it's real easy to like just look at the numbers and say it's too much, but if you automatically take off the last year, I wonder how much, like the guaranteed, like what was it, 80 mil guaranteed, so it's really like an 80 mil 3-year deal is what it is,
Yeah,
or whatever the fuck that
60.
is.
It's either. I think it's a $60 million sign-on bonus.
60 mil guaranteed.
Wandale went
Okay,
to Tennessee. I didn't know that.
well, so then that's
Yep.
what it is then that's what it is, 3 years 60. Because whatever the guaranteed money is, like that's the money that they're for sure getting. I mean, obviously, but it's usually like that's all the money that they're getting because it's like that. It's that minus the whatever the last year is. Right, TJ, and said, and then Pittman got traded to the Steelers. Yeah, now they got DK and Pittman over there. But what is Aaron Rodgers going to come back, or is it going to be someone else? Like, what the hell are they going to do at the quarterback spot? And did they ever fill their coaching, their head coaching position yet? I don't even know if they've done that.
I thought they did. Damn, look at you, Crispy.
Uh-oh, Crispy going defense, cracking it off.
Yeah.
Holy shit, and you got Brissett in the 8th. It's crazy. Brissett should start. Like, that'd be awesome if he did.
Yeah.
I just have no idea what they're going to do. More in free agency and then more in the draft. Can't wait for the draft. That's when we're going to be finding out a lot. Oh, there goes Roquan off the board. Such a victim of circumstance. Oh yeah, and check this out. I'm doing some IDP breakdowns right now. I'm going to be breaking down the top 10 at each position and having these charts and everything just broken down so you can see where a chunk of the points really come from, and we'll see the consistencies and what really makes the cream rise to the top as far as each position. Because for the middle linebackers, for sure, I mean, Jordan Brooks, he was the number one IDP scorer this year, and I mean over half of his points, almost 57% of his points came from the solo tackles. And I'm sure that it's going to be like that for a lot of these top guys where more than 50% of their points are coming from the solos.
Yeah. Jordan killed it last year.
Oh, yeah, dude. I might just have him as number one. I mean, I got to double check. I think he's still on Miami for another year. I can't remember what his numbers are looking like, but yeah, I really feel like now with them even taking a step back, like more than likely offensively, I mean, that puts them in even better position to stay at number one.
Yep. Have we figured out what is Tyreek just done, or
he's not done? I mean, he's got a lot of child support to pay, so I mean, he's still going to be in the league. It's just still going to be in the league, but does he? Where does he end up going? I mean, he's not going to be on his crazy contracts that he's used to, but he can also pick and choose now. Like, I mean, I would hope I know he's playing for the money. You know, he's got hella kids he's got to pay for, but I would assume that playing for a good team and a bad team, like his value is going to be kind of the same on paper, like what he would get paid. So hopefully he goes to a team where shit, even if he's the number 2, it'd be awesome. Oh yeah, TJ said, "Fuck yeah, bro, some good visuals." Yeah, for sure. And it takes a little bit of time to set up each one. That's why I'm just going to start by doing it top 10 at each position, and then I'll have it when I do the rankings. It'll just be kind of at the bottom of the rankings, where that'll just be something that you can see. But yeah, I'm trying to set it all up right now. Like really, it's all setting it up. That's the shit that takes time. Then it's just plugging in all the numbers. That part's the easy part. But all the fucking equations and shit that are in there to make sure all the points and percentages and everything are lining up. Yeah, fuck yeah, MTs. I'm bricked up for the draft straight up. Fuck yeah, man. I can't wait. I want to see what other trades happen. I mean, dude, free agency doesn't even technically start until Wednesday. So that's why, like, even on fucking Sleeper right now, like, the guy, like, who the fuck? I'm trying to think of someone who, like Pittman, for example. Oh, wait, it does show him on Pittsburgh. I didn't think that it did. There's someone in here who I didn't think. It's because he's been traded. Like, who's someone who signed somewhere? Let me see.
God damn it.
Yeah, the traded people should show correctly. Yeah, the people who signed somewhere, though. Yeah, because I don't think they're officially signed until Wednesday.
Yep.
Inner Horizon, what up? What up? Throwing your question. And yeah, exactly. TJ said 2 is not technically released yet. Yeah, exactly. And that's why they have all these things set up and they know what's going to happen, but it's like the moves can't officially happen for like a day or 2. Yeah, and he was someone that I was thinking about. I just don't think he was drafted. That's why I didn't mention him. Yeah, Jordan Brooks is the man. Mark had to swoop him up, of course.
Right, bro. I'm pretty sure he won me $1,600. He helped me win $1,600 last year. I know that.
I believe it. Let's see. Inner Horizon. I need help at the RB. I'm giving up Malik Neighbors and the 104 for Hampton and the 101. Fair? I mean, it's fair, but I don't really like it. Because, like, I mean, like, who else do you have at wide receiver? You know, I mean, I don't know if it's like a brand new league or whatever to where like Malik Neighbors is like one of your depth guys or one of your top guys, but yeah, like I guess I hate those fair trades like that because like it's so even. Yeah, you're helping out your running backs, but you're screwing over your wide receivers at the same point. And then yeah, I mean you're gonna get Hampton, then I'm assuming you're gonna get Love with that 101. It seems like he's just kind of the unanimous guy right now. But
yeah,
I don't know, man. Let's see. Okay. JSN, Drake London, Wandale, Tep. Yeah. I'm not mad at it. You have the depth to be able to do it. That's for sure. But I still feel like that's too even though. Because you're still giving up the 104, you know. I mean, it's like he's getting like the way that I think about it is like, you know, he's dropping back 3 spots to be able to get Malik Neighbors. Because I feel like no matter what, Malik Neighbors is the highest valued player in this trade. I don't know who would be picked at the 104.
Yeah.
But it's still not bad, though. I mean, if your running backs are like horrible and like Hampton and Love are like the auto starters, like because like no one else on your team running back wise is good. Yeah, it's probably a good move for you because you got JSN and Drake at least. Yeah, running backs are RJ Harvey and Tony Pollard. Well, this isn't for that Tony, but still funny nonetheless.
Man, fuck Tony.
But yeah, RJ Harvey, he doesn't seem like a guy that we can count on to be a starter, more like a flex guy. So yeah, I guess it all depends on where Love goes, though, because that's another thing. You're making this trade right now, and we don't know where Love goes. You know, like we don't know where he's gonna go. Yeah, and MT said, "Where's Love gonna go now?" Yeah, see, I'm not sure. I feel like he said, "Yeah, he could be a nightmare." It could be. I mean, look at Genty last year; it was a nightmare for him. Like now they're making, made a couple O-line moves this year, and hopefully, they do something with their quarterback to where teams won't be able to key in on Genty like on every single play. But yeah, it a lot of times it sucks for the rookies unless the rookie running backs, unless you're in a perfect position, man. Like even go back and look at I remember when we had Breece Hall and Ken Walker drafted in the same year, both second round guys, in the NFL draft. And Breece Hall on paper was the 101 everywhere. But I wanted to have Ken Walker over Breece Hall because of the situation that he was in. And he ended up doing better that year. I know Breece Hall got hurt, but still. Rumor is Love to Tennessee. Hmm? I mean, what's Tennessee's pick? I know they have a somewhat high pick in the first, right? Are they a top 10 pick? And I wonder, are they going to draft him top 10? Is he going to go like 8, 9, 10, like somewhere like around the Bijan range? I mean, dude, kids got wheels, man. Kids got wheels. That's for sure. You need that speed. Can't teach speed.
Does,
4 is the Titans, man. I don't know. I don't know. Is he worth a 4th overall pick? Like, that's what's tough. Like, you look at even a guy like Saquon Barkley, who the fucking Giants drafted thinking he was going to be a Hall of Fame guy. And for all we know, he might be a Hall of Fame guy. But the Giants only got him for the 5 years. They got him for the 5 years, and that was it. And that's all they cared about, It's like, if you get a lineman right there, and like that lineman stays on your team for 10 years because he's that good, I mean, that's more valuable than a running back. There ain't too many running backs that are going to last 5 to 10 years. But you also got to hit on that pick. I don't know. The Titans, they've been a little fluky at who they've been picking in their first rounds. Yeah, Wandale went to the Titans. Yeah, definitely. So who do they got? I mean, it's pretty much Wandale and Calvin Ridley, right? And then guys like Dyke and A.O. Manor, right? And that's kind of like all they got. Yep. Doug said net crack 2026. Let's see. There's a little one. Hey, ninjas, what up? So you think Kyler to Minnesota kills JJ Jefferson? Dude, fuck no, man. Dude, a guy like think of how good Kyler did with DeAndre Hopkins that first year, and really like Hopkins kind of went downhill and the play calling went downhill after that. But no, dude, what the fuck, man? Oh, no. I'm talking too much and I fucking auto-picked Parsons. That's lame. Why the fuck would it auto-pick Parsons out of anybody that could have fucking auto-picked for me? Assholes. Dang it. Now I gotta all right, I'm just gonna now I gotta do another IDP pick just to get the Parsons pick off my mind there. Damn it, that was bullshit. I'm gonna put this out here so I don't fuck up again. Damn it, that's some bullshit, man. Fuck. Fucking hate Parsons. Yeah, Inner Horizon said Titans are terrible. Yeah, man. Like, dude, see, like, imagine, like, how much would people want Love if he went to the Titans? I mean, people would be like, oh, but Derrick Henry was on the Titans and killed it. Derrick Henry was also the backup for like 2 years because the Titans are like so stupid they don't even know what to do. And oh shit, Smokey the Cat said that USA Mexico, dude. Is it man? I haven't been watching the World Baseball Classic. I've kind of just been seeing highlights on TikTok and YouTube and shit. But what happened? TJ kind of hoping Love could fall to 18 for the Vikings. I'm not holding my breath. Yeah, if he didn't run a 4.3, like probably not. But like, you know, if everybody already thought that he was like the best running back in the draft, like, you know, projection wise, and then he runs a 4.3, like that just solidifies that, you know, that number one pick even more. So yeah, probably not falling to 18, but I don't know. There's been drafts where there's been no running backs drafted in the first round, just because people, you know, drafting for non-skill players. Man, some bullshit, Crispy. I can't believe it. And the only reason I noticed it was because on my screen I saw the red bar at the top that said the force pick or whatever. Man, why did it have to be fucking Parsons? It's like, dude, I guess it could be worse because last year he's getting drafted in the 8th and 9th round until I started talking shit, and then people started drafting him later. But people are saying the dude Jeremiah Love is generational. Yeah, I mean, it's because he's the best player in this year's draft as far as like running backs, and like the wide receiver class is like pretty weak overall. So I think it's just like a lot of people just being like extra excited for the number one pick. Because now it just seems like no matter who these top guys are.
Breece Hall too.
Well, yeah, exactly. And then Breece Hall didn't even get drafted in the first round. Like, that's what's funny. Yeah. Yeah, see, exactly. People said that about Marvin Harrison. Yep, exactly. Because we never know, man. It's all about where they land. Because, yeah, Marvin Harrison Jr. probably could have went to 15 or 20 other teams where he would have been way better than what he is on the Cardinals.
Yes. Yeah, if he would have went to like the Chiefs or something.
Shit, look at Michael Penix. I know. I know he's like going to be the starter, you know, now, but how many other teams could he have went to where it just would have been a better position than the Atlanta Falcons, you know, right away? Whew. Let's scroll this up a little bit. But yeah, that's why. I mean, I do a lot of research on the rookies and stuff, but really it's like landing spot means more than almost anything. And like it's on the Pivot podcast, like I'll always like get little clips from like shows and throw them on the YouTube channel just so we can see like, you know, cool things that are going on. And on the Pivot, they're talking to John Brown, Equanimous St. Brown's dad and Amon-Ra St. Brown's dad. And he was saying how his younger son, the one who didn't make it to the league, he played at Stanford. Now he's like an accountant and he's like the financial advisor for like both of his brothers. So it's like, what a fucking cool like turn of events for him. But he said he was the most talented out of all three of his sons. And he's not even in the league, you know, because he didn't want to. He said that he just got so burnt out on football, but it got him a full ride to Stanford, you know, and got a good education and shit. But they were talking about like, you know, is Amon-Ra St. Brown that better than Equanimous? And he says it's not even really about like better or worse. He's like, just look at the teams that Equanimous played on compared to where Amon-Ra went. Like, I mean, just Amon-Ra's had nothing but consistency in the same quarterback and a lot of the same, like, you know, coaches throughout the entire time and like playing on a really good team. It hasn't been the same for Equanimous, to say the least. What up, Andrew? Would you guys trade Bucky for the 103? I think it's probably, like, in a nutshell, probably yes if I wasn't a win now team. But whoever you get right there, I feel like the running back wise isn't going to replace Bucky, because I don't think Kenny Gainwell hurts Bucky as much as the injuries hurt Bucky, because he got injured last year and I kind of like just fucked up like a big portion of the season for him. And like, I don't know, like that just kind of like messed a bunch of things up. Damn it. What the hell? All right, there we go. All right. Not going to auto pick this time again. That's some bullshit.
That's terrible. That's almost as bad as me auto drafting Gregory Rousseau, but that wasn't. It was like my last IDP, not my first IDP. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad that it was the 13th round because, like I said, last year Micah Parsons has gone 8th, 9th round. I mean, just hella early. It took me talking a lot of shit for a lot of drafts to like get his value to drop. I still didn't pick him. It wasn't for me to pick him, but I think people can see after the fact that I was 100% right with my Parsons take. He is not worth drafting that high. It's the blob pick territory right here. And Crispy said Mooney's a bum. You ain't lying. It was like, oh, that 1 year. That was it. That was the only good year. Outside of that, he's a bum.
He's a bum. He was a bum then, and he's a bum now.
Andrew said I have Gibbs, Genty, and Brees. Well, even having him, I feel like that one, like, what would you be getting with that 103? Would you be trying to get a wide receiver? Like, are your wide receivers bad to where like you'd want to give that up? I mean, that's good depth for your running backs. Having Bucky there still over that 103. Oh shit, Smokey the Cat said 5-0, bottom of 5 US. Nice. Inner Horizon, how you feel about Amika with Mike Evans out of the picture? Yeah, I mean, Egbuka should be solid. I mean, the sophomore slump sometimes come, and I hope he doesn't see one. But yeah, with Mike Evans being gone, just path to more production, more targets. That's really the thing that we want.
All we can ask for.
Got AJ Brown, Zay Flowers starting right now, so would take Tyson or Lemon. Yeah, I feel it. And either way, if you're gonna trade Bucky for the 103, I feel like I would turn around and trade that 103 for a wide receiver versus drafting one of those wide receivers, unless your team's like rebuilding. But if you're more of like a win now squad. Oh shit, Devin Lloyd to the Carolina Panthers. Making moves, man. A lot of moves.
Where did Buddy go then?
Who? Rosboom?
Can't believe he made it back. Yeah.
I think Rosboom's still free. I think he got released.
Okay.
And wherever you're watching, hit the like button. And for anybody who's watching on YouTube, throw in the super chat. We'll get a fat dab going, get the vibes even higher than they are. Yes, sir. And Andrew, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Andrew, I don't know if I recognize the username, but are you new here around these YouTube parts? I have no idea. But I know now that free agency has came and all that, and it hasn't even officially started yet, but I know we're going to start seeing new peeps around. I do drafts all the time. You're going to see us on live most nights. Whew. Nice. Tune in on a flight. Safe travels, bro. And yeah, make sure you follow. Go to fantasyfootballhustler.com. That'll get you everywhere that I am online. If you want to follow on Patreon, that's kind of like the hub for our fantasy football crew. A lot of advice there, a lot of leagues, and got some group chats over there as well. So yeah, a lot of things going on there. Hey, what up, Phil? Yeah, I just threw that. I just shouted that out. Devin Lloyd, man, with the Panthers. I like it. He was kind of second fiddle to Olakun. Still solid production, but I know they released Rosboom, and I feel like Devin Lloyd, I mean, he could just be the man over there right now. There's so many moves, man. So many moves happened today.
Yeah,
Let me go look and see. Go look and see if there's anything else that we may have missed. I just saw this. Dane Belton. He moved over to the Jets from the Giants. Oh, man. Reed Blankenship going to Houston.
Jamari Davis went to the Jets.
Whoa. Interesting. Oh, man. Tremaine
Two-year
Edmonds.
deal, too.
Giants. What? Alex Anelzone signs with the Bucks. No way.
Get in the zone.
No way. I'm just gonna throw all these IDP guys, all these IDP names out there, make you guys go crazy on IDP, and I'll just keep swooping the offense. And how do you feel about Phillips to the Panthers, dude? I don't know. I honestly don't know. He's really been kind of a disappointment fantasy wise. That's really all I could say. So I feel like it's kind of a blah move. Yeah, it's kind of a blah move. Is David Montgomery worth a second round pick? For a win now team, he is. Because obviously it's not going to help your team long term, but maybe for like a year or two, you know, and I feel like that would be better than some random dart throw wide receiver. I'll miss Reed Blankenship. Didn't see that coming. Yeah, it wasn't. It was a 3-year, $24 million deal. So I'm sure that that's more than the Eagles wanted to offer him. Because I feel like I don't even know if he's really worth that. I mean, I don't know. Like, is he worth that much? Probably, but I feel like there might be other guys who like I'd rather have for that same amount of cap space. I don't know though. Oh, there goes Strange. Hey, Devin Bush. There we go. I need to get that. Little Bush. He's Little Bush. You guys remember that show, Little Bush, back in the day? All right. I feel safe drafting Tyreek Hill in the 17th round.
I thought about it. I see about it.
Yeah, Devin Bush to the Bears, and they signed Cody. Is it Cody Bryant or Kobe Bryant? It's Kobe Bryant with the C, right? And dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bears already had a really good secondary. I wonder who they lost in their secondary that he's replacing. Interesting. And right, Brown said I like Phillips but not for 120 mil 4 years. Yeah, I know, like, when I think of him, I think of like fantasy football. I know his potential. I mean, he is a first rounder. You know, him and Russo came out of the U, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever it is. But I don't know. Devin Lloyd, it's a 3-year, $45 million deal. Not too shabby. Because inside linebackers never get paid. Well, not never, but rarely do they get paid.
Where did he go?
Yeah, it's kind of a tough spot here. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a shot on a few old guys here. Yeah, look at Crispy, member for 35 months. Woo! There we go. There we go. Almost 3 years. And it would have been longer as me getting demonetized. That's the reason why it's less. You're the man, Crispy. Dude, and Crispy, look, it's like right over there. But shout out to our man Stu, R.I.P. This is his signed Michael Irvin Sports Illustrated, and when he passed away, he told me he was gonna gift me some dope piece of memorabilia because he had all the Cowboys memorabilia, and I don't know if he gifted me the Michael Irvin because of Crispy, who's done recreational drugs with Michael Irvin before, but it's just a cool little connection between all of us. I like it. But yeah, and so it's right behind my head. Stu is here, and it's right under, like, I don't know if you guys could see that, but it's my high street street sign right there, and right below it. Yeah, I assume it's like what's it called in Harold and Kumar. Remember when they talk about Neil Patrick Harris explains his experience in heaven, and it's pretty much just a big club. Hell yeah, Stu's the man. Mason Taylor, tight end. Tight end in the Frank Wright offense. Let's fucking go. Dude, I hope Mason Taylor can stay healthy. Because, dude, he just has such a good story, man. Your dad is Zach Taylor, and he's Jason. Your dad's Jason Taylor, and he's married to Zach Thomas's wife, right? Is that what it is? The linebacker. So he's got on both sides of his family. Does he have football lineage?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Patrick Queen off the board.
She's a killer queen.
Dude, and I didn't even notice that Dodson went off in the round before.
Well, obviously.
Masathon Taylor Thomas. That is funny though. His name is Mason. I mean, it would Mason Taylor Thomas if it was hyphenated. That's fucking funny. MTT. Yep, Crispy said first one Stu talked to up there was Tom Landry. Definitely, man. Had to be. Thank him for those good years. You know, it's so funny is one of my friends that I grew up with, his dad named his brother Thomas Landry and totally named him after Tom Landry. And if you go search him on Google, Thomas Robert Landry is like a crazy police chase with him. It's so insane. He was like on the side of the road for whatever reason, and a cop pulls up to him, and then he like pulls out a hatchet, and the cop tries to tase him, but he misses, and like he gets in his car, gets in his Honda, and starts going on this crazy high speed chase. It's fucking insane. Dude, who do I want with my next pick here? Who do I want with my next pick here? Dude, one thing that I'm super stoked about for sleeper this year, they actually have the rookie IDPs in way early. Like last year, they didn't have, I don't know if you guys remember, but they literally didn't have them in until until pretty much like the draft happened. Like once they got drafted, then they were like in the system. But this year, yeah, I mean, I see they have a shitload that are already in there. Let's see it, Johnny. Let's see it, Johnny. I got 2 good back-to-back picks if I don't get cock blocked on the second one. Peyton Wilson, man, he's going to ball the fuck out this year. Oh, shit. Brisker is who they don't have on Chicago anymore. He's a free agent. Interesting. He wouldn't be drafted anytime soon. So if you guys want to swoop him now, go ahead. But he shouldn't be drafted this soon. But that's probably who he's replacing. There goes Samson. I want to talk to Samson. Ooh, what the fuck got me on that pick? That was going to be my next pick, Jihad Campbell. Fire-ass pick. But you know what? I'm going to go with recently signed Alex Singleton instead. Yeah, good one, Johnny. I don't mind getting in the zone.
Get in the zone.
Yeah. Said true, forgot about that last year. Sir.
They lost more than Brisker.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know who else they lost. I was just going through the IDP and I just saw Brisker didn't have Chicago next to his name. So I was just the only one that I noticed.
Neither does the other one, the leading interceptor from last year.
Who's that? Byard?
Yeah.
Unrestricted free agent.
Yeah, it says free agent.
Yeah, man.
I think they would probably try to keep him.
Chicago had a really good roster last year, but yeah, it's tough to keep the band together because everyone wants more money. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you can trust Chicago to be smart with the cap. Right, Johnny says so many dudes with no teams next to their name, right? I mean, that's what's fun right now though too, because you gotta like stake your claim on these players, not necessarily their situations. And some of these guys who don't have any, they have no situation right now. It's tough to bank on them, and we probably get them a lot lower than we will in, I don't know, maybe a week after they get attached to a team. Yeah, very interesting. It's such a fun time, man, to be drafting. And there was teams. So what's cool, like free agency officially starts on Wednesday. Last year, we started on March 12th. It's March 9th right now, and we're drafted in the 33rd league already. So that is just awesome in general.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my first few my phone messed up. Oh, I think I got my starting lineups finished, but they ain't gonna be winning nothing.
Yeah, and there was
No.
There was a lot of teams last year in week 17 that drafted in March, April, May. So, I know there's some people who are like, oh, I wouldn't even know like who to draft right now. Like my team wouldn't even like stand a chance. That, I feel like if you get a little bit lucky with the injuries and you don't have a shitload of injuries, like that's what I feel like is almost the biggest like issue with the teams not making it to the playoffs, let alone just a far push.
Yeah.
Or just not having the backups. Like, I mean, that was one of the reasons why I added those 5 extra rounds so people could freely add the backup quarterbacks, you know, or more backup quarterbacks, because that makes a huge difference on your team, you know, kind of fizzling out if your quarterbacks get hurt. I feel like this year's combine was a little bit blah compared to previous ones.
Yeah. Who was the fastest one there? I can't remember. Who ran the fastest 40 this year?
Cornerback, right?
I think so.
TJ said my bigger payouts came from the earlier teams last year. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's not, because I feel like right now we're doing a lot of guessing. I mean, you know, we're guessing throughout the entire time, but it's like the farther we get into the season, the more research that everyone has done. You know, like, we've done more research for sure, but everyone's done more research. So everyone's just a little bit more on point with the way that they're drafting as well, too. So sometimes it's harder to have a better team drafted later, like better overall team. Yeah, and Nakobe Dean went to the Raiders, and so did Quay Walker. He also went to the Raiders. So yeah, and Raiders, I mean, that's one thing that's cool about the Raiders this year is they have a lot of cap space. I mean, you know, they didn't even spend that much on Nakobe Dean and what's his name? Quay Walker. I think Quay Walker was a $3 million for a 3 year for 40 mil. And I'm pretty sure Nakobe Dean was like 3 years for like 35 mil or something like that. So they didn't even break the bank too much on those guys. Yeah, right. TJ, the jacked up rankings easier to get value to for sure. Yeah, definitely. I know that we definitely help the IDP ADP because we do so many drafts that our ADP is gonna totally affect sleeper. Yeah, Brown, who the hell is gonna be the QB for the Jets, dude? Like, what is going on? I know, right? Like, who's gonna be the quarterback for the Steelers? Like, as well, another thing.
Bro, we gotta talk about that. Brandon Cooks caught that fucking ball, bro. Brandon Cooks caught that goddamn ball. That was a trash ass call. Buffalo should have. That was trash, bro.
Yeah.
Those referees need to be fired and accosted and stoned. Like, that was trash as fuck. They screwed an entire parlay up for me. Like, I was furious.
Poor Calvin Ridley still on the board.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was embarrassing. I was not right about that one.
Quincy to the Browns on a 2-year deal. All right. There we go.
Sure.
No Devin Bush over there.
Damn it. Got the old defensive rookie of the year though. Schwarzinger.
Yeah, he did really solid in his first year. Pretty sure he let me see. Actually, no. I don't know. Did he finish top 10? at the position. Yeah, he finished 8th in the linebackers. So we'll see his breakdown because he's in the top 10. Everyone who finished in the top 10 at their position, I'm going to do those breakdowns that I showed you guys earlier. So this right here, just all the different stats broken down, a couple different charts so you can see. This is for Jordan Brooks, so you can see solo tackles was beyond his bread and butter, but the solo and the assisted, I mean, that pretty much equated for like all his money, like right there. What's that end up equaling? 57 plus 24, 81. I mean, dude, 81% of his fucking points just came from the solo tackles and assisted tackles. So yeah, he'll be in a good position to repeat. But yeah, I'm going to do breakdowns like that for the top 10 at each position from last year. Yeah, but Bush put up 300 points as well. Yeah, for sure. I mean, dude, who knows how shitty the offense will be. Like, I know Watson, Deshaun Watson did take a little bit of a pay cut, at least against the cap. He restructured his contract. Whew. Oh, man.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, this is going to be real interesting in these rounds here. This is my first fast draft of the season as well.
Yep.
Got a couple slow drafts under my belt.
Yeah, I was going tough on the slow drafts for a minute, and then my phone fucked up, and it took me a couple weeks to get a new one. So but I'm back. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Back with a vengeance.
I had to, yeah, my shit just played out to where I haven't really been able to smoke here lately. You know what I mean? So,
Oh yeah, who's going to be the one to throw in a super chat for a grade? And we'll get a dab going right now as well. Because now I'm just going to grade off of the starters, not the entire team.
Okay.
Just seems like the better thing to do.
Man, if that was the case, I'd have had like 67 A's last year, probably. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna keep leaving them out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's gonna be on my. He's gonna be on my radar for the next pick. Crispy said, "Get that dynasty started." Which one? The Anarchy? Oh no, the Superflex IDP. No, there's one of the guys is out of the country until the 16th. That's why I said we're not starting until the 16th. And I'd rather not rush this year. Like I'm really not going to. Like that's why we have the best ball. People got the itch draft. We'll do the best ball because like, dude, I still have like 100 orphan teams to fill. I need help. Slowly but surely, they're getting knocked out, but there's so many of them. Just so many.
I will be right back. I hear you.
Crispy said, "Not my problem." But yeah, that one, the projected start date for that's the 16th on 3/16 day. Oh, I don't even have the what's or anything. I still got to set all those up. Yeah, to fully like reset my computer and everything. Oh, what the fuck, Vanilla Face, you asshole! It's totally gonna swoop a Donnie Mitchell right there. Right? Stop leaving the country. World War III is about to happen. Fuck, man. I don't even know if "about" is the right word. Change your diaper. Drink a glass of water, Crispy. Ooh, rookie wide receiver off the board. I like it, Johnny.
What is it? Boston.
Yeah, Boston.
I like Elijah Surratt this year.
Yeah.
I'm a homer, obviously. We all know this. But like Surratt killed it last year.
Yeah. Ooh, nice pick by Schmitty getting Hendrickson. I was hoping that he could fall another round or two. Oh, and look at you swooping on Thule. He had some nice weeks.
Didn't he have the best week out of any IDP player last year?
Yeah. Yeah. Too bad it was in the middle of the season, but yeah, it was for like 60 something points, I think. 50 something points, something like that.
It was insane. He had 4.5 sacks. I know that.
TJ said those of us know whose fault the orphan teams fall on, but we'll just treat it like Voldemort and never speak his name again. Yeah, exactly. Fuck him. And yeah.
I'm clearly I've missed something.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's T-Mill. He's a little bitch.
Oh,
Good
okay.
Good riddance. Yeah, that's why I also not doing any $30 startups anymore. If anybody wants a $30 one, we got a bunch of orphan teams that you can take over. Ones that are ready to like win now. Got some cool rebuilding ones, and some that have like extra firsts, extra seconds, extra 27 picks and stuff like that too.
I don't think I actually did miss that one. I think I knew about that.
Right, Johnny. Don't join 100
happened.
leagues. Don't join 100 leagues if you can't afford to lose them all. Yeah, and he wasn't. It's not all his teams, but it's people who are like he just invited people to leagues, and then he wanted to quit, and then he pretty much told all his friends that he invited. He was like, "Yeah, I'm leaving, so you should just leave too." But yeah, if people only wanted to play in leagues with him and that was it, I don't know, man. That's just weird. That's just weird to me.
That sounds like some other type of activity to me.
Yeah.
Like,
and hold on, I think I have a perfect
yes.
Like this.
All I can tell you, sir, is that he's gay.
Gay, gay.
Uh-oh. Mark went into the Matrix after that one. Hold on one sec, guys. Okay. Oh, there we go. Now Mark's back. What up, Zeb? All right, TJ Sell taking out a cheap rebuild project. Let me see. There's one that might be up your alley. Like one with like extra picks, or maybe like the 101. Or extra picks with the 101.
So what happened with Buddy that had the league with the like it was like 3 or 5 bench spots?
He's Corey's always around. He just doesn't do he only does like the redraft league, so he's not really around for all the festivities around this time. I don't know if he won that league or not. I know he made the championship. Right?
That's
yeah,
what I was
Crispy. Yeah,
wondering.
totally got to mention that. How he stole money from leagues, him and Jerry Swallows. So yeah, those guys are just bad for business. Yeah, shout out to Brown. Football season yet? I know, right? We got more time drafting than we do actual football season. Jordan battles in the 6K ADP range. Yeah, it's crazy how these guys are.
Yeah, I'm shitty that he hasn't popped up on my shit yet because I definitely would have taken him way before now.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much what I've been doing and everybody should do is at some certain point in the draft, you just want to go in and just like go through it, like go as far down the IDP as you can go. Because like there's guys who are they have no business being as far down as they are. You know, I mean, they're so far down the list. And Rob about to do a dab for you, Brown. Yes, sir. Hey, Minnesota Mike, what up? Said, all right, crew, I need you. Superflex League, Jefferson and Chase Brown, or A-Chain and Nico. Kind of leaning on the Jefferson Chase Brown side. It's so even, though. Yeah, just so even. Jarchoco, what up? He said, oh, sad Nuggets fan here. My Nuggets lost again. Man, I haven't even been following too much basketball. How solid have the Nuggets been this year? Good pick, Johnny.
Been all right.
That's what I think. Not a huge Nico guy. I have more shares of Nico. Yeah, and Nico, he just gets hurt too much. I mean, that's, you know, it sucks. I feel like Stroud and Nico take another step up this year, though. I do feel that. Yeah, Johnny's in Denver.
Here's one that we haven't talked about yet that went to the Titans.
Who?
Alontae Taylor.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, probably sucks for him. We'll see. Hopefully it doesn't.
I mean, they're on defense a lot.
Yeah, I just don't know why their DBs don't do that great. over there. I mean, I don't know if it's just the way they scheme them or like what, but I mean the linebackers been doing real good, but yeah. Yeah, Broncos cut Dre Greenlaw. Yeah. And that was to be expected.
Why is Ryan Kerrigan still on the list?
What? Who?
Ryan Kerrigan is still on the list. Like, not even that far down. He was a linebacker from a long time ago. I think he played in Washington when they were the Redskins.
In fear of the upcoming draft. Why is that? I mean, obviously not going to have that good of a draft pick, but they still have their first rounder, right? I'm curious
Pacers,
where they go.
The Pacers pulled that. They got Ivica Zubac, and if they finish first through fourth or 10th and higher, they get to keep their pick this year. But 5th through 9th, they got to give it to the Clippers. And yeah, they got to give it to the Clippers if they don't. Yeah.
Ooh, good pick.
But I mean, they got to start in the center to Ruben Bain. Yeah, I like him. All right.
Yeah, pick 30th. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, when I was playing on the NCAA, I was using the U, and yeah, Ruben Bain's a beast. Curious where he's gonna go. Could go in the first round. More than likely a high second rounder, maybe. Curious where. Let's see. Actually, no, he's the number one projected lineman or edge rusher. He's projected to be top 5. Yeah, it's funny because in the game he was so much of a beast that I moved him to a defensive tackle, and he was it's almost like a cheat code because like nobody could run on him. It's going to be interesting the last few rounds here. Uh-oh, we're going to start getting some autos. Like Crispy said, misses in here taking rookies in the draft. I mean, offensive rookies, yeah, probably not going to be taking any defensive rookies, but got to take some shots, man. Got to take some shots. Hopefully we'll draft a good one. My faith is very low. Yeah, but at least the talent on the Broncos is very high. I know you guys lost a couple people, but still like one of the best teams, the best Bronco teams we've seen in a long time. Mm-hmm.
That was a good pick.
Frankie Louvu in the house. Yeah, it's crazy. They have the rookie IDPs like just rated so high on here. Jalen Carter.
That's actually not bad.
No, got him super late.
Don't draft an IDP player. No, they're all gonna have the same. My only qualm about drafting this early, the only thing I bitch about is I wish they would just give us the bye weeks already.
Yeah.
Like, I wish they would do scheduling for bye weeks a year in advance.
Right.
That makes stuff so much easier to navigate. But it wouldn't be gambling if you weren't gambling. You know what I mean?
Right. I'm liking my build. Never know what's gonna happen.
I like this one. You do never know. I did not expect the Django Unchained to be my highest finishing team.
Right.
I did not expect that at all.
Mittens. There's no way JT stays healthy 2 years in a row, right? So funny. Because, man, I hope so. But, yeah, who the hell knows? Crispy, this is a redraft, right? Yep.
This is not a dynasty?
I got a couple more rounds and then about to head out. Me and Vanessa are going to go watch The Bride at this movie theater close by. They got $5 movies on Monday. So perfect time. Right? This is a pre-draft.
This is a pre-draft, redraft, my guy. You know what I'm saying? I'll go get it. Yeah.
You want me to go get it?
Yeah.
What the hell? There's an IDP player super far down the list. His name is Big Cat Bryant. He's got a super cool name, but he's a free agent. I've never heard of him. What the hell? They still have JJ Watt on here? What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm surprised you don't remember who Ryan Kerrigan is.
I think I do. Yeah, I think was he on the Steelers?
I think he was in Washington. I know.
Oh
he was in
yeah.
He might have been on the Chiefs.
Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, in Washington.
Yeah. But yeah.
Now he's the
My
coach on
my oldest
Washington.
boy, he's yeah. My oldest is getting off of work. Uh, I gotta go pick him up from work and take him home. So I am going to have to roll out.
Sounds good, bro. Getting ready to get out of here in a few minutes as well. Thanks for coming
Yes,
through,
sir.
bro.
Yes, sir. You know I'll be back. I can't stay away for very long.
Yes, sir. Got more drafts to go.
Yes, sir. We're gonna hit
All right,
420
bro.
this year, my guy.
Hell yeah. Got to get it.
Peace out, fellas.
Later, brother.
Peace.
All right. Sounds good, Brown. I'll start going. I'll start going right now because I'm going to get out of here in a couple minutes. Got to keep an eye on my pick as well. So Hurts and Caleb, I mean, that's solid right there. Caleb, he's bringing the scores up these days. I would say I'm gonna give that a B plus between those guys. The running backs: Gibbs, Love, Hubbard. I think I'm gonna give that. I think I'm going to give that a B plus. Yeah, I'm going to give it a B plus. I mean, Gibbs is bringing the average up there. And then wide receivers, A.J. Brown, DJ Moore, Alec Pierce, and Wandale and Kraft. Feel like that's kind of leaning on like a B minus. And IDP, where's your IDP starters? Hey, Van Ginkel. Ooh, hold on. I'm on the clock right now. Hold on a second. Okay, Van Ginkel, then Verse, Josh Hines Allen, Jalen Phillips, and McKinney. I'm going to give that a B minus, but very, very solid. Very solid. So let's see. So we're looking at, I got two screens up where I'm like looking at my pick to make sure I don't miss my pick. So I'm watching that right now as well. So we got, what did I say? We got B plus for the running backs and wide receivers, and B minus and B minus. So actually has leveling out to a B. So I'd say 85. Boom. I know he doesn't have a team, but Levante David's going to catch on somewhere. Oh, Max Crosby was in there too. Where? Oh, totally missed him. You know, well, that's gonna make I'll make that a B instead of a B minus. Then with Crosby in there, so I'm bumping up a point. We'll give that an 86. There we go. Totally missed that. Hey, Daniel Barry, what up? PJ, what up? He said my favorite team, the Marlins, payroll 67 mil versus 2 cap hit. Ha. And Crispy Marshawn and Tony are still out there. He says,
Man, fuck Tony.
And let's see what Crispy's squad is all about here before I take off. Where's Crispy? There we go. So T-Law, Bryce Young, Brissett. If you have 3 quarterbacks drafted in the top 10 rounds, I put them all kind of into the grade. And this one, I'm gonna give it a B- for the QBs. Running backs, I mean, Bijan and Chase Brown. I mean, that's all you got there, but that's very solid. If you had more than that, I'd probably grade it a little bit higher. I'm gonna grade it. Is it a B+ or an A-? That's what I'm like debating on, like right here. I think because it's only 2, I'm going to give it a B+. Wide receivers, London, Burden, and tight ends also. Warren, Michael Wilson, and Jake the Snake Ferguson, and Jordan Brooks. All right, let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Jordan Brooks technically a starter, so that more solidifies the B+. But to the wide receivers, I'm gonna say a B for the wide receivers. Very solid though. And then the IDP, Hutchinson, Garrett, Landman, Devin White, Caden Ellis. I'm gonna give that a B for right now because Devin White and Caden Ellis, no teams attached to them right now. Still solid nonetheless. So let me see. Up 1, up 2. Neutral. 87. As high of a B as you could get without getting to the B+. All right. There we go. Getting the hell up out of here, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna keep trying to get the redrafts going every single day. And we're gonna try to build this pool of people. We got to invite some friends, so let's get in the habit if you can. Invite a friend like once a week or something, invite a different person in who may be in a different fantasy league or whatever. But if we do that, like I can almost guarantee that we'll get to 420 divisions. And I also want to start the offense only tournament as well, but we got to get this one rolling a little bit before I get that one in the mix. I don't think that one's going to start until I don't think that one's actually going to start until April, but beginning of April. Yeah. And Johnny said I'll try to make this a Monday draft every week. I like it, bro. We'll keep it going, man. Every single day we're going to try to get it going. All right, guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Peace out.
Defense on me.
I don't want them to gain another yard.
You blitz all night. If they cross the line of scrimmage, I'm going to take every last one of you out. You make sure they remember forever the night they played the Titans.
Here comes the